exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn, and I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Araujo. Uruguay, try as they might, that's not going anywhere. Wins it back. Valverde. Guillermo Varela.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Rodriguez. Da Costa. De la Cruz. Valverde. A foul and a free kick's been given. The referee again decides that a talking to is enough, and he keeps his cards firmly in his pocket.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
The keeper there to make the catch. Valverde. De la Cruz. Guillermo Varela. Valverde has got it back. Da Costa. Mendes. De la Cruz. Skillfully hit. An audacious attempt on goal. Looking to exploit the space. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Valverde. Going toe-to-toe with his marker. Thou shalt not pass seems to be the message. Rodriguez. Who can latch onto that? And he gets it away. Oliveira. Valverde. De la Cruz. No, he's not getting through this time. And he's been fouled. And there's the first booking of the game already. Plays it to the touchline. Oh, that's delightful. Knocks it through to the front line. Crosses it into the middle. A volley. He struck that really cleanly.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Guillermo Varela. Forward it goes. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Knocks it through. Promising movement. He's run into trouble. Looking to exploit the space. And surely he must score. Strikes it. That was certainly struck well enough.
And that's a very, very good strike too. And he kept it very low and the keeper doesn't like it.
Promising to start with, but things quickly went awry. Moreira is picked out nicely. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Nunes. Good hand by the keeper.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Nunes. That was really close.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. And any other time it would have sneaked in. That would encourage another try though.
Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. De la Cruz. He's there to get it back. Who can latch onto that? De la Cruz. Now a chance for a cross. Sends it to the far post. Here's a chance to get a cross in. It comes back up for that one. No, lacked control in the end.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Forward it goes. And he's got away. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Hits it long. Out of play it goes for a throw. Rodriguez. Moreira. Knocks it through. They get it clear. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Looking to exploit the space. They get it away. Guillermo Varela. Played through. Oh, that's delightful. out of play for a throw. Oh, lovely feet. He's going on. Booted away. De la Cruz. Rodriguez. Morera. Launches the ball forward. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Looking to find his front men. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Played in accurately. The break is on.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Is picked out nicely.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Pumps it forward. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. De la Cruz. Valverde. Nicely done. It's opened up nicely for him. Now seeking to get that ball in. Leaps for the header. He couldn't quite turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Forward it goes. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Has it back now. Knocks it through to the front line. And a much needed intervention that was too. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Morera. It's been launched forward. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. De la Cruz. Nunez. He's found himself some space out wide. Who can latch onto that? Mendes. Knocks it forward. Promising movement. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Away to safety. No, it's been cut out. Rodriguez. Morera. A long ball forward. And a much needed intervention that was too. Valverde. Good opportunity for a cross here. Crosses it. It's an opportunity. Oh, how close was that? Guillermo Varela. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. That's a throw. Forward it goes. Knocks it through. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Looking to exploit the space. spooned forward. De la Cruz. Jumps for the header. And they've got it away. Knocks it through. That's going to go a long way. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Oliveira. Now, shoot Nunes. Keeper gets a hand on it. Mendes. Looking to exploit the space. Gets it away. And the ball changes hands again. Rodriguez. Great footwork. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Spreads it out wide. Gets it clear. Araujo. Who can latch onto that? Forward it goes. Jimenez is picked out nicely. Morera. Rodriguez. Good interception, just what they needed. Oliveira. Looking to exploit the space. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Rodriguez. Morera. Who can latch onto that? Loses out physically. And the ball is given back to the keeper. Pumps it forward. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Forward it goes. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Knocks it through. Well played, that got them out of trouble. De la Cruz. A long ball forward. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Looking to exploit the space. Oliveira. Up to nod it. And that's been cleared. Forward it goes.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Morera. Who can latch onto that? Away to safety. He's not taking any risks there. Could get in here. They get it away. And the cross is cleared. Guillermo Varela. Looking to exploit the space. Morera. Forward it goes. Guillermo Varela. Played forward. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Restarts with a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Looking for width. That one has just about been dealt with. Good strong run down the right. Now looking though for some support. Plays it long. Wasn't taking any chances there. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Knocks it through. Moreira. Who can latch onto that? There'll be a throw-in. Moreira. Looking to exploit the space. Pass cut out. Valverde. Knocks it through to the front line. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Knocks it through. Well played, that got them out of trouble. De la Cruz. Guillermo Varela. De la Cruz. Losing his footing. And another chance. Too long and out of play. Valverde. Is picked out nicely. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. No surprise, it's a yellow card. Cleared away from immediate danger. Forward it goes. Hits it long. Promising movement. Oliveira. Knocks it through. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Moreira. Forward it goes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a super effort this, what a run! Oh, lovely feet. It swung into the middle. Mendes. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Valverde. Looking to exploit this. Nunes. That would have been some goal.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Oh, lovely feet. Valverde. Oh, that's a neat escape. Crosses towards the centre. Launches the ball forward. Valverde. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. He tried going it alone, but without success. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Wins a throw. The throw comes in, but he's there to steal it. Morera. Played through. Jimenez. Who can latch onto that? De La Cruz. Can he put it away? Towards the flank it goes. A chance. They get it clear. That's a throw. You have to admire that control. The space on the flank. Up for the header. Oh, delightful, but no goal in the end.
I thought he was magnificent then. He had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
And that's gone straight to the keeper. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Oh, that's delightful. And the referee awards a free kick. And he'll have a go.
I suppose the consolation here is that at least he hit the target, but I think he knew that because of the contact. His effort lacked the power.
Is picked out nicely. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Looking to find his front men. Valverde. Knocks it through, and a much-needed intervention that was too. Played in accurately. Pumps it forward. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Looking to exploit the space. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Uruguay.
Well, the task is obviously...
Nunes. No, not quite.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Forward it goes. Played long. Needed a better ball there. Jimenez. Looking to exploit the space. De La Cruz. Uruguay. De La Cruz. Valverde. That's clever from him. He wants to get a cross in from here. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. And that'll be a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Guillermo Varela. Wants to get a cross in from here. Crosses it. Clears it this time. I think that's a foul. Yes, confirmed by the referee.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, is he?
Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view. Decent strike. Oh, and he scored! Almost unbelievably. It is a sensational strike. Now have the equaliser they were looking for. He's pulled out a classic, hasn't he? Uruguay resume with the scores back level.
Well, there's resilience for you. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside. Plays it to his right. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. He gets his shot away. He's not taking any risks there. Oh, that's delightful. Decent strike. Well, to call that wayward would be being kind.
Really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Nunes. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Hits it long. Promising movement. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Guillermo Varela. Who can latch onto that? And he gets it away. Knocks it through to the front line. Knocks it through. Plays it upfield. Valverde. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. He got back very well there, was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Shoots, he scores. They were in need of something special, and my word, he's provided it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
They now lead by 1 goal. Looking to exploit the space. Nicely done. De la Cruz. De la Cruz. Who can latch onto that? Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Forward it goes. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Morera knocks it through.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Looking to exploit the space. Spooned forward. That wasn't the best of passes, really. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. A fine reaction save. And they escape imminent danger. Good clearance there. Valverde. Mendes. Who can latch onto that? They get it away. Has it back. Knocks it through. Looking to exploit the space. Thwarts them in his own half. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Plays it back. Forward it goes. Who can latch onto that? Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Rodriguez. Left frustrated as the ball team gets intercepted. Oliveira. Up to nod it. Right time, right place, wrong outcome.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Is picked out nicely. Good interception, just what they needed. De La Cruz knocks it through, and a much needed intervention that was too. Moreira. A long ball forward, cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Possibility for a shot. Well saved by the keeper.
Well, he generated the power and let the ball take on a mind of its own after that.
Moving forwards. And he'll shoot here. Wasn't the best of finishes.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Looking to exploit the space. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Played in accurately. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Forward it goes. Played into space nicely. Nunez. That is great goalkeeping. Launches the ball forward. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Valverde. Knocks it over the top. Aims across. Away to safety. Knocks it through. Moreira. Played through. Looking to exploit the space. Well played, that got them out of trouble. De La Cruz. Valverde. Rodriguez. Looking to find his front men. Plays it back to the keeper. Launches the ball forward. Foot in, and he's got the ball. Who can latch onto that? He was well positioned, just what they needed. Hits it long. Da Costa. Sticks his foot in, that's a good challenge. And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul. That one has just about been dealt with.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Making good progress down the right. And now there's a platform for a counter-attack. This is a promising run. Rodriguez loses out physically. They get it clear. Played towards the right side. Rodriguez. And he's fouled him. The referee just wants a word with him, I think. This one was too long.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Knocks it through. Valverde pumps it forward. Offside. Good call there by the referee's assistant. Who can latch onto that? Forward it goes. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Mendes. Looking to exploit the space. Knocks it through to the front line. Oliveira. Good opportunity for a cross here. Losing his footing. And now. And they get it away. Oliveira. Knocks it through, and he gets it away. Who can latch onto that? Da Costa. Forward it goes. They get it clear. Knocks it through. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Moreira. Rodriguez. Has possession back, and he's given away a free kick. Morera. A little bit of jostling going on here. Breakaway, and this is promising. Looking to exploit the space. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. It's through. Whacks it. And his shot didn't find the net. Guillermo Varela, a long ball forward, and a much needed intervention that was too. Mendes, Da Costa, Mendes. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Who can latch onto that? The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Played through. Promising movement. Played in accurately. Guillermo Varela hits it long. De la Cruz. Guillermo Varela. De la Cruz. Over to the right. Oliveira. And that's been cleared. Uruguay giving it back. And they get it away. Oh, lovely feet. Jumps for the header. It's in!
Uruguay are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
It's become a real seesaw game, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pumps it forward. Is picked out nicely. Clears it this time. Wins it back. He got back very well there, was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken...
He'll be penalised for that. He could be in trouble here. Referee's having a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful, though, with his tackling. Plays it long. Have possession again. Nunes. A long ball forward. Promising movement. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Launches the ball forward, cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Knocks it through, leaps for the header. A decent try, but not good enough. Rodriguez knocks it through to the front line. That's a throw. De La Cruz intercepts the pass. And he's put a stop to it. Caught offside that time. Hit long by the keeper. Has got it back. De La Cruz. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Forward it goes. They get it away. Valverde. De La Cruz. Guillermo Varela. Oh, lovely feet. Lifts it in. They get it clear. Forward it goes. Launched forward. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Knocks it through. Looking to exploit the space. Who can latch onto that? He was well positioned, just what they needed. Looking to exploit the space. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Drives it to the far post. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Morera. He got back very well there. It was good defending.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
De La Cruz. Could make something of this. Sends it to them. Oh, that's a lovely header. He carved out a pretty presentable chance.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
They play it short. Up for that one. Same approach, same outcome.
Yeah, they may have missed, but they've produced a decent supply from wide positions, and I think they can take encouragement from that.
Knocks it through.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the ball's out of play. A strong challenge, but one certainly within the laws of the game.
Knew he was a bit selfish and wasteful there when he had plenty of people in support. He knew he could have slipped it wherever he wanted, really, and it's just a waste.
The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Oliveira. Forward it goes. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Knocks it through. Played through. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. A foul, yes, referee's given it. The referee's got a decision to make here. The referee just wants to have a word with him by the looks of it, probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He shoots there. They get it away. Sends it in. Maybe now.
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could have gone either way, but it was a good reaction from the defender.
Looking to exploit the space. Losing his footing. Valverde. Who can latch onto that? Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Is making his way forward. This goes for a throw-in. Moreira. Driven in. Oh, that was a really good position.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Looking to exploit the space. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Who can latch onto that? He's looking for options. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Oh, that's delightful. Rodriguez. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Carried away. Moreira. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looking to make use of the flank. Oh, lovely feet. Loses out physically. The counter is on and they have a man advantage. Nunes. Good through ball. Looking to find his front men. Is picked out nicely. And he's offside, the flag is up. De La Cruz. Over to the right. Valverde. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. He could be in trouble here. Oh, and he knows it. It's his second yellow. He's off. Well, they can protest all they want, but really, they're defending the indefensible. Will now be forced to play the rest of the match with just 10 men. Good hand by the keeper. An excellent save by the keeper.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
Moreira. They get it away. Was very alert there. And they break away, and this is promising. De La Cruz. De La Cruz. Oliveira. Shoots here. Keeper gets a hand on it.
Well, we don't often see that sort of determined running at this point of a match, and it looks very much like the offside flag isn't going to reduce their spirit.
Promising movement. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Launches the ball forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Mendes. He was caught there, and he's won himself a free kick. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view.
Well, he's asking for trouble, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Surely! Well, The referee's not going to be swayed by that. Those appeals pretty ambitious. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Moreira, played through, is picked out nicely. Da Costa. The ball goes through. He's not taking any risks there. Nunes. He's caught him there. The referee has a huge call to make here. That's his second caution of the match, and he's off. The players protesting, but the referee merely waves them away. Uruguay will now be forced to play the rest of the match with just 10 men. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Forward it goes. Now the referee's assistant has his flag up. That must be for offside. It's been launched forward. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. The players disagree, but they're getting little by way of sympathy.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this...
Oh, sensational! It's an absolute wonder goal. This really is quite unbelievable. There was just going to be no denying him.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
So it's all to play for again. Knocks it through. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. Nunes. Valverde. Now seeking to get that ball in. A lunge. It's been launched forward. Mendes. Moreira. Looking to exploit the space. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Kicks it a long way. Hits it long. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Looking to find his front men. Knocks it through to the front line. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Played in accurately. Nunes. Valverde. Rodriguez. Forward it goes. Away to safety. Who can latch onto that? Could be in here. No, that won't be making it through. No, needed a better ball there. Promising movement. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Pumps it forward. And he gets it away. No, he was sold short there. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Played long, needed a better ball there. Knocks it through. They get it clear. Looking to exploit the space. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Nunes. It's got away. I think that one goes down into the category of seen them given. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. A long ball forward, well positioned to lead a breakaway. Valverde. Morera. Who can latch onto that? Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Launches the ball forward. Nunes.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Pumps it forward. Cleared away. Valverde. Nunes. A fine reaction save. Got a good hold of that.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
That one has just about been dealt with. Looking for width. Crosses to the centre. And the cross dealt with. He's making his way forward. They get it clear. And he gets it away. Morera. Rodriguez has got it. Aims across. That one has just about been dealt with. Forward it goes. A chance to counter-attack here. Played long. Away to safety. Knocks it through. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Valverde. Yes, that's a foul. It's a fine save. Denied by an outstanding save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's there to pick up the pieces. Spooned forward. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Hits it long. Is picked out nicely. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Who can latch onto that? De La Cruz. Oh, fine through ball. And the keeper has claimed it. Played through. Spooned forward. Looking to exploit the space. And they get it away. Oliveira. Looking to find his front men. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Knocks it through. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Forward it goes. Who can latch onto that? Played in accurately. He was well positioned, just what they needed. They get it clear. And they've reclaimed it. The whistle's gone, I think, for a foul. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. Leaps for the header. That won't worry the keeper. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Looking to exploit the space. Valverde. Surely he's in. Forward it goes. And he chooses the option of the back pass. Jimenez. Knocks it through to the front line. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Launches the ball forward. And the keeper has claimed it. Mendes. Who can latch onto that? Cleared away from immediate danger. And a much needed intervention that was too. Pumps it forward. And a shot here. Right time, right place. But I'm afraid the finish wasn't up to it.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
They get it clear. He got back very well there, was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He decides to shoot, and the follow-up is there! Just not quick enough on the break.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Morera knocks it through. Looking to exploit the space. Valverde. Hits it in towards the middle. Who can latch onto that? And that's going to go a long way. Have possession again. Da Costa. Determined to make his way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
A long ball forward. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Hits it long. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Plays it to his right. Plays it through. Cleared away. Promising movement. He made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Forward it goes. Nunes. That delivery was sadly lacking. Who can latch onto that? Played forward. Valverde. Definitely a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's going for it. Shoots here. Well, that was really close. But you get nothing for being close.
Valverde usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Looking for his teammate. That one has just about been dealt with. Knocks it through. Well positioned to lead a breakaway. Guillermo Varela. Oliveira. Played through. Well intercepted. Saw the danger. and got to it. Wants to get a cross in from here. Nicely done. Crosses it into the middle. They get it away. Surely he can put it away. Oh, that's a neat escape. He'll be pulled up for a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee just wants to have a word with him by the looks of it, probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. And he has a go. And a ball in. And he's there to clear it. It's through. Very sharp there, good defending. Looking to exploit the space. Knocks it through. Away to safety. Looking to exploit the space. And they've got it away. Da Costa. Incisive pass, that. Araujo. Who can latch onto that? Forward it goes. Off he goes, and he's got quite a shot on him. Goal! How about that for a goal? Width and wisdom paying off.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. They now lead by 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Looking for his teammate. There's space on the flank. Plays it clear. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Wins it back. Knocks it through. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Looking to exploit the space. Good interception, just what they needed. Who can latch onto that? Oliveira. Looking to exploit the space.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well played, that got them out of trouble. Looking to find his front men. And that's been cleared. You have to admire that control. Can he find a finish? Good clearance there. Played in accurately, cuts out what was really a sloppy pass. Forward it goes. Valverde. Losing his footing. Da Costa. Has got it back. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. That is great goalkeeping. He couldn't quite meet it right.
Moreira doing exactly what we expect of him. He had to be super alert then.
Doesn't manage to get that one through. Launches the ball forward. Is picked out nicely. Araujo. Pumps it forward. De la Cruz. Guillermo Varela. Da Costa. The challenge robust but fair. Knocks it through. De la Cruz. Plays the ball out wide, hits it in towards the middle. Looking to exploit the space. Forward it goes. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Knocks it through to the front line. Who can latch onto that? Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. And that will see him go into the referee's notebook. Well, the players are flocking around and there is genuine concern on their faces. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Forward it goes.
Da Costa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nunes. Valverde. He takes the opportunity to shoot. He misses, only narrowly though.
Rodriguez just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Rodriguez. Cleared away. And that's not getting...